The following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of 5-Minute Warning. Once again, it's your man, Ruben, in the house today on what I would like to call, I effing forgot that they were taking an hour away from me day. And of course, normally AG's here, but he's dealing with some technical situations, and that's okay. He'll be back with us shortly. But yo, hey, that's my man AG. What's going on?
What's happening? How you doing, y'all?
Yo, man.
I was having some difficulties.
It's okay. It's okay. Bruh,
What's up?
I forgot, man. I completely forgot.
How do you? It's everywhere.
What's
Daylight
that?
saving time is like everywhere, bro.
They change. It's a different weekend every year. Like I'd have forgot. I woke up and I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be a great day," and I realized, motherfuckers stole an hour from me.
Did you have to be somewhere today?
No, but that's not the point.
I mean, it almost is though, because I would have hated for you to have been late.
Nah, man. Well, see, that's the cool thing about technology, right? Because except for your appliances, everything else changes time. Like my watch, my computer, my cell phone, all that shit updated. But of course, you go into the kitchen and then you're looking at late ass times because it's like, oh yeah, I gotta manually do that. But then again, how much of that do we really want connected to the internet? Because I mean, let's be real. We are already a lazy group of people in this world already. The last thing I need to be able to do is to sit on the back of my computer and then cook eggs and shit in the kitchen from my computer. Because I don't need that. I don't need that for nobody. Because that's lazy with a capital L. And I'm just like, bruh, like I got like a half a L, but damn, I mean, I can't. Like, I can imagine being that lazy, but I don't think I want to be that lazy. And AG is showing us his equipment.
Yeah, man.
Try to fix his phone. We got half your face called AG Two-Face now. Oh, that's not- You're having a time with your camera, AG.
I am. See, look at that.
You notice he doesn't go further over because the missus is probably there, and he ain't trying to get yelled at for that.
Yo, man, I was waiting like for 3 days for you to tell. What's up, Mo? I was waiting 3 days for you to ask me, how was your week? Because I got something for you.
Oh shit. Just like that. Damn, let's start this off right. What's going on, Mo B? How you living, brother?
He got a new room, or is that just a different corner?
You know, we don't have sound for Mo B, so we can't hear nothing. And of course, that means he accidentally hit the mute button on his side of the world.
Did he? Because it usually says it when he hits mute. When you hit mute on there, it usually tells you.
Nope. Sorry. Hello? Moby? No Moby today?
He's gone.
He's like, damn it, they touched my computer again. So I want to hold your story till when Moby gets back, because I'm pretty sure he wants to hear it too.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I woke up and I was feeling good today too. I was like, oh shit, we about to get some stuff done. And then something I know what it was. I went on my phone, and normally in the morning I have a ritual. You know, I play a couple games on my phone, and usually, I mean, sorry for anybody who don't necessarily want to hear this, but like, I get up in the morning. How we doing, Moby?
Yeah, we're good now.
There we go.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So I get up in the morning, take a trip to the lavatory, and got got to take care of that first thing in the morning because, I mean,
Because you're old.
well, everybody's got their own colon cleansing, so you knock it out first thing, so you got to worry about it too much later.
That's good habits, man.
I mean, damn Skippy.
Nice constitution to have.
I do what I can. My old ass, I got to do it because the last thing you need is for that shit to get stopped up.
I'm just saying, even when you're young, you need to do that.
Yeah, and
that needs to happen.
You're gonna have the Autobot Jazz coming to your house. Be like, need to ass check, turkey, and we don't need that. So, you know, I went and played my video game on my phone because let's be real. You know, if you don't take your phone with you to the bathroom, I'll be shocked because I think most people do.
I mean, yeah, that gets people in trouble though, man.
How so?
Like, man, I've heard a lot of women that just hate the fact that their guy takes the phone because they're like, "What are you doing?" And it's like, living my best goddamn life. That's the fuck I'm doing.
I know I am. My wife loves me enough to leave me alone because it's like I can be in the bathroom 40 minutes playing Sudoku, bro.
So,
man, I get some of my best reading done in the bathroom, bro.
Exactly.
Like I'm going through, like, and I'm not doing. I don't really do the big social media scrolling, so I'm in there reading like real life fucking articles and shit, like engaged in shit. It's like, what you doing? It's like, I mean.
And let's be real.
I was having a peaceful moment, you know what I'm saying? Getting the shit out of me and reading some shit that's on the internet. Like,
yeah, your ass woke up.
It's like a circle of shit happening right now, man. Like,
literally and figuratively. And you know you've been in the bathroom too long when your legs starting to get numb and shit. It's like, oh, it's time to go.
Actually, have you look, man? I'm not okay. I'm gonna warn you, Ruben. This is gonna be nasty. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for the warning.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
But have you been in the bathroom so long when you go to wipe yourself, your ass is numb?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I don't know if I can't feel it. I have had my foot fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, my foot fell asleep.
Like when you get up, it's prickly.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'll be real. Like, I realized years ago that I spend way too much time in the bathroom. I just do. And most of it's not like, you know, you got your time for taking a poop, but then you got your other time because you're reading and you're on your phone or whatever, or your tablet, however you choose it to do that. Preferably, hopefully not the other thing, but that's you know, when you grow, and I guess that's what you do. So like, yo, man, I got to a point now. I got to put a cover on my seat, man. Like, because you know the worst thing is when you're there too long and your ass gets stuck to the top of the seat, the porcelain seat. That's you've been there too long. And plus, like, if it's cold, you ain't trying to sit on the cold seat first thing in the morning. That's just not cool.
Up so fast though.
That's not the point, man.
I'm just gonna say, as a single guy, you are taking your bathroom privileges a little bit too in depth. Because as a single guy, like I'm like, why are you in the bathroom so much? Like when you got a significant other and kids, like you got a legit reason to be in the bathroom. Like, nigga, you just in the bathroom just cause you could be doing all that same shit on your couch, minus taking the shit part.
And I have a really good reason for that. To be honest, yo, man, I don't know, man. I guess because when I got a couple years ago, I actually found the cover for the seat, and it's like soft. So like,
I mean, so is your couch.
Yeah, but man,
so is your bed. So it's like every other surface in the house in which you put your ass on for the most part. Like,
but that means I got to do
you out here taking up space. There dudes out here on the struggle who like wish they had bathroom time that you have, and you out here with your fucking free house reign privileges, just taking up space in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I lived with 4 women at one point in time in 2 bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? So to hear a motherfucker like you in the bathroom, just living your best goddamn life, when some of us could not fucking have a bathroom, you know, so I could go live my best life. Man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you.
I ain't mess with none of you. Sorry to hear that for you.
Look, and here's the thing. I'm not mad. I'm just hating. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's all it was. 100%. 100%. He was like, look, Ruben, he was like, fuck you.
And you saw my face like the whole. I don't give two shits about your feelings.
Ooh, it ain't about my feelings. I'm just like, bro, you got the whole house, bro. You don't need that escape. You in there escaping nothing. You're escaping nothing.
Well, back
not
up, man.
escape,
There
though.
was a time when you were single too. Come on now.
And I didn't spend all of my time in the goddamn bathroom.
But he got choices and he chose the bathroom. We're
I'm
not
saying
even,
make better
wait a minute.
choices.
We're not even letting him finish his story. Let him
I'm
finish.
sorry. You're right. You're right. My hate came out too fast, and I apologize for my hate. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for it. I don't apologize for what I'm saying, but just the hate is the truth.
I was going to say he go fuck yourself afterwards, but I'm just saying, just let him finish his story first.
Oh shit! So back to the story.
Yeah, he did choose violence.
After I
He
just got
really
hate
did.
on. Yeah. Moby chose violence tonight, and that's okay. I ain't mad at him. So yeah, man. I go to my game, and normally everything's timed. So things happen at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, I get up at 7:56. Word, I can go and move on to the next phase of my game. The fuck? It's 8 o'clock. It's not. I don't know what's going on. And then, poop, popped in my head. And I went to Google. I put daylight savings time. And I was like, son of a bitch.
But let me ask you a question. Your game never clued you into what time it was or your watch or anything?
That's not the point. I just did. No. So, like, they don't tell you about daylights. Like, you don't wake up on your phones like, hey, daylight saving times, motherfucker. They don't say that no more.
I know, but the time itself would be like, oh my goodness, it's this time or that time. You didn't.
Well, it's 8 o'clock. So, I mean, I get up at,
yeah, okay.
right before 8 o'clock anyway, and I normally can do my shit. Well, now I can't do my shit because they took an hour from me. So basically, it starts at 9 now. So now I got to reset my ass for 9 o'clock. So yeah, I was just pissed off about that. But that's how I found out about daylight savings time today. Because, I mean, I don't really watch the news, and when I'm watching TV, nobody talks about daylight savings time. And honestly,
Are you sure?
Not
feel
what
like
I watch.
hear it so
Not what I
much, like
watch.
2 weeks before I start hearing about it, like every day.
Nah, man. Like, nah.
Okay.
I mean, and plus last night, it was a whole bunch of sports going on, so they didn't really talk about it. And it was just, to me, it just caught me off guard. I was like, bitch, they told an hour for me. So I'm like, now I got to redo my routine. But that was really my only point about it. So, F daylight savings time, because it would be nicer if my phone say, hey, daylight savings time, motherfucker. That, like, it would be cool if my phone did that. At least have a message in the morning when you open it up. Hey, just to remind you, daylight savings time hit last night. So I can be like, son of a bitch, and just roll back over, go to sleep. Nah. I got up and I was feeling good. Sat on the toilet, pulled out the phone. Son of a bitch. So then I had to get up off the toilet, which goes back to Moby's, what you doing on the toilet all damn day. And I'm just like, man, do what the fuck I want.
Now I got a whole different line of hate now. So now you're mad at an inanimate object, your phone, for not reminding you of daylight savings time.
I'm not. No, I'm
like
not
it's
mad
the
at my
phone.
phone.
It's for your phone's responsibility to be like, hey, clock went up an hour, even though it does reflect it on your phone that the time is different now.
Well, no, it doesn't. See, that's the funny thing you say that. It showed it was 8 o'clock. But I mean, if I got up at 8 o'clock yesterday, it was 8 o'clock yesterday. It didn't say 8 o'clock. Oh yeah, daylight savings time hit.
Oh, it didn't say that yesterday at this time it would have been 7, but today it's 8. It just corrected itself because
I just thought it was
it's
8.
a phone, and because it was 8 o'clock and your phone
all
was
I'm
right.
Saying, but I'm not blaming the phone. I'm just saying the phone tells you about every damn thing else that's going on. It tells you, hey, SWAT's on tonight at 8 o'clock in the morning.
AI, man.
Like,
I'm telling you, AI, man.
Yeah, but AI couldn't tell.
We are so dependent on AI now that something that was built for fucking farmers has this dude complaining about. I can't play
coming for you, man. He is coming for you tonight.
All I'm saying is, if AI so fucking smart, it should have told me that daylight savings time hit last night.
Who told you
that's
AI was smart?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
no, AI is not smart. We're just stupid.
Well, I mean that's true too. But
We're
but all
just
I'm
stupid.
Now
But
he's
all I'm-
calling you stupid.
No, I said
said
we. I put we.
Okay. Okay. I was like,
But-
damn.
But no, I'm just saying, like, it tells you everything else. It tells you what you're gonna do before you do it, but it tell you about daylight savings time. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even like I'm bitching more at the fact that I just didn't know about it. But like once again, my phone tells me whose birthday it is, a motherfuckers I don't even talk to for real no more. But it don't tell me, hey man, daylight savings time happened. That's all I'm saying. Like that's literally all I'm saying. Our smartphone's supposed to be super smart, but it doesn't tell you the basic shit. And that's not even a rant, it's just the truth. So with that being said, AG, you had a story.
I did have a story, but I'm still laughing at the violence that Moby chose
I
because it's
know, right?
hilarious, and I
Yeah.
agree. I have never agreed with violence so much in this
I don't
moment.
understand why we choosing violence today, man.
Because he's absolutely right, bro. Because like I love my wife, and I love being around her as much as it can be. But when she's at work, or she goes out to see the grandkids, or whatever it is,
You living your best life.
oh my god, you don't even know. It's such a dichotomy because when she's here, that's my homie, that's my road dog. But when she's gone, I'm like, ooh, nice.
It's a
Are you
freedom that you didn't know that you craved.
Oh, I knew.
until you get that freedom.
I knew I did because I'm an only child, so I really like. And you were only child too, so you should have known beforehand.
I mean, is it like Tom Cruise in Risky Business?
Absolutely. I could not agree more. I mean, you run around.
Bro, they were gone for like 2 hours today, and bro, I went to the kitchen ass naked, drank straight out the carton.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Told that bitch to move. I'm referring to my dog because she was every time I go in the kitchen, she's in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's all things that I could never do if everybody else was here.
Exactly.
Y'all were living your best life.
Your fried chicken butt naked. Hey man,
Cooking eggs.
It's not. I don't recommend it.
I made an omelet with my dick out.
If you want,
that's what happened. I made an omelet with my dick out.
See,
that's what happened today.
Looking like Ving Rhames, man. Looking like Ving Rhames and Baby Boy. I'm just saying.
Jesus.
Can't unsee it. Can't unsee it.
Can't unsee it. As much as I tried to, fucking BET decided that they want to make sure that people can see it. At least they bleeped it.
Well, just saying.
But still, but you're right though.
Well, anyway, my wife and I, ironically enough, were sitting around because it was my day off and she was going in, so we kind of spent the morning together. And she was complaining, and I was like, I'll tell you what she was complaining about. She was like, my boobs are getting too big. They don't fit my bras anymore. And I was like,
what?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand because I pay for those bras. I understand how much they cost.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you pay for those boobs. I was like,
no, she don't need none of that action, sir.
I was gonna say, I didn't know you roll like that, AG.
Bruh, if I can pay for boobs, I can pay for a Ferrari, and I don't roll like that. What I'm saying to you is she said that like it was a problem. I'm looking at her like trying to just fake empathize because I was like, let me tell you something. Them titties is nice. And if you say you got more, I don't see a problem.
Fake empathy.
I can't. I mean, nowadays empathy is supposed to be a sin now, which is the dumbest crap.
Yeah, as a guy, that's all you can do is fake empathy because you know what you'll never hear a guy say? Hey man, fucking dick just keeps getting bigger, man.
Exactly.
I don't know. This is ridiculous, bro.
I gotta get new draws. I gotta get new draws. No man ever said that.
Yeah, my dick's hanging out my underwear.
Exactly. So when she said that, now again, I do empathize because I'm thinking to myself, if I was a woman, I had all these bras, and now my boobies don't. It's like, okay, I get it. But for me, bruh, I was like, let me feed you.
Because give it a credit card fast,
man. Because I know some of it's my fault. Because what's happened in the last 8 or 9 months, I've been experimenting, cooking, getting better, whatever it is. So and then I messed around and learned how to do pizza on my own. So because I got tired of paying Domino's. So pizza, biscuits, whatever it is. And she said that, I was like, yeah, I need to learn how to cook some other shit. I'm gonna make them titties big as hell. But she's sleeping, but I don't know if you can hear this, but I got a fucking plan, bro. So
you like it's March, bring out the starch, baby.
exactly,
Like,
exactly. Oh, and I can do homemade pancakes too, bruh. Blueberries, come on, man. It's over. It's over. She thinks she got problems now. She's going up a cup size, my friend.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, before it's over, I got a plan. I got a plan. And she ain't pregnant either. Oh my goodness. Immaculate titties. I'm just saying. So that's my story.
I mean, that's a great story.
Kind of is.
For you, that's
Great
a
for
great
me.
story. Yeah.
Look, when I passed the bathroom, she's taking a shower. I was like, whoo, kind of peeking there. Good grace, titties everywhere.
Jeez.
Boobs, boobs, boobs.
She's gonna
And the
listen to
funny
this
thing
and be like,
is,
"What?"
I've never been a boobs guy before. Never. But when you get married to a woman that's got them, it's like, okay, I respect the hustle for real. So
I mean,
ass jiggling and titties wagging. Just saying. Yes, sir.
and
So that's my
you got-
story.
You got any cool stories, Moby? About not about
Not
stuff
cooler
like
than that. You ain't got one cooler than that.
no, man, I don't have a titty story. I'm fresh out of titty stories right now.
Jesus.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's the word I wanted to use after I listened to the podcast again this week. Her titties are swell. They're swell.
Neato.
Exactly.
Neato.
They're the cats. They're cat's meow, my friend. The cat's meow.
Immaculate teas. Gotta
Exactly.
get that part.
I'm just telling you, man. She ain't pregnant. And they're growing.
I mean, hey, man. I ain't mad at you. You know what? If you're gonna be happy about something, that's something good to be happy about.
Hey, man. No
She
sure.
probably ain't happy, but you know
No,
what?
she's not.
Yeah, but you know what? That's why you slid the credit card. Go handle that.
I
She
mean,
got
yeah,
her own-
'cause
she got her own Amex, man.
yeah, you gotta do all the things. You gotta be like, oh man, is your back hurting? Do you need you need a massage? So you gotta do all the things that make it seem like you care.
I don't.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I know. I mean,
No, man, but AG, I understand she got her own Amex, but you slide yours over there just to let you know. I appreciate what's going on with you.
I don't think that's a big deal. She already knows that everything I have is hers. But what I'm saying is, if I was a stingy person, I think the titties could hypnotize me. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I think it's a fair assessment that breast hypnotize men.
I think they do. Even when you're not a breast guy. I spend more time looking at her ass, but lately it's been like, damn, girl, the titties big. Because they weren't like
first
that.
thing you see.
Huh?
That's the first thing you see.
Well, it depends.
Sorta.
It depends. Sometimes when I'm asleep and I wake up and she's walking away, kind of see that ass.
I mean, we're such simple creatures. We're pretty much dominated by lust and guilt.
Exactly.
And sometimes it's happening at the same time, which is a real interesting dichotomy when you have the lust and the guilt happening at the same time. But
Mhm.
I mean, we're guys, we survive.
Yeah.
We'll get through it.
It'll be all right.
I mean,
Just saying.
hey man, all we had to do is give up a rib.
So, hey, well, still costing us, but okay.
I mean,
It's still costing us.
everything costs something.
Didn't have to.
You're right, it didn't have
Didn't
to.
have to. Well,
But it
I
does.
think I like to take that back. It did cost. The assignment was, if she's doing something wrong, don't let her manipulate you. And we failed.
Oh, we forever fail.
And so we have to live this life of manipulation.
Once
And it's
again,
awful.
we're driven by lust and guilt, man.
Hey.
Like lust and guilt.
Hey, sometimes I'm not mad at that. I'm guilty that I like them big ass
Man.
titties.
When it's all said and done,
But it's lustful, so I gotta have them.
why be mad at it?
I'm
Ever.
not.
I mean,
Especially if I can get her in those booty shorts. Whew, it's over.
hey man, you got to make sure they got words on the back.
Yeah, I don't care about the words. I'll put my own words in there.
I can see AG at the sewing machine, sewing away. Put some words on the back,
I get a permanent marker.
like
Okay.
juicy.
Juicy.
I mean,
Gravy.
Ah, man.
biscuits, ice cream, buttermilk, anything, man.
I mean,
Anything a little.
typically you don't have to be able to read to know you like that ass. So
Exactly.
it don't really matter if words is
Yeah,
up there.
being illiterate doesn't really matter.
Yeah, just put LTA or LDA, like that ass. Everybody's like, "What's LDA?"
I had to think about it, but
Hey,
I
hey,
agree.
do what you got to do.
I
All
agree.
right. So today, interesting my 5 today. I'm very curious about what people think. So this week, 5 things that are in your house that, let me make sure I read this right. 5 things that you have in your house that are useless and have no value, but they are there.
I feel like that was such a loaded question for me. I'm just saying, like I could really fuck up by answering this question.
I was gonna say, let's not be violent today, because I know some of you have people that you need to live with. So my assumption is you wouldn't go there, but if that's what you chose to do, hey man, that's on you. But AG, what you got for us, man?
I can only think of 3. My wife is pretty thrifty, and she doesn't have a lot of fat in her life, where it's like she's got a whole bunch of dumb mess. But there are like 3 things. One, I understand. I do. And the number one thing I do understand of the 3 that I have is shampoo. Obviously, I'm bald. I don't need shampoo, but it's everywhere. It's like all sorts of conditioners and hair stuff and whatever it is. And, she's got a rack in the shower, kind of organizes this stuff. And depending on, what she's bought lately, it's like it takes over. And I'm like, I don't, what am I going to do? I mean, I'm bald, bro. I mean, just wash my head and I'm good, for real. So I'm sitting there going,
which conditioner will I use today?
Yeah. Okay. Condition my hair follicles that doesn't have to grow hair. Okay. So that's the number one thing. But I do understand it. The other 2, I don't understand at all. But I deal with it because I have to stay married. Number 1, pillows.
Bruh.
What in the world, man?
Throw pillows?
Oh, what in the
worst
world?
Things ever.
Man. Again, when I make the bed, I set it up exactly the way I'm instructed to set it up. And it does look funny when it ain't set up right. I get that because I've gotten so accustomed to seeing them. But when you're on your 8th pillow, I'm like, okay, this is stupid. I only have 1 head. She only has 1 head, but we have 6 pillows. No, 8. It is 8. It sure is. It's 8 for real. I guessed. It's 8. And I'm like,
question.
No.
Do you
Yes.
have a box to put them in when you're not using them? Like when they're not on the bed, or you just throw them on the floor?
And we have to stack them on the floor next to the bed. So we don't have a bed, because I promise you, when we get a bigger place, that's coming. Because she doesn't like stuff being out. So I promise you that is coming, sir. That is coming. So we're going to have a box, and hopefully I can get a box, right, that I can put a TV in it, so the TV can come out of the box. At least something. It's just man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, when you get a bigger bed, it's going to be more pillows.
Or you get like a attic space that's supposed to be a safe haven for you, and you sit down as you're on a podcast, and you can count like 7 pillows right now that you have no idea where they came from, what their actual assignment is. Like no color scheme, just I mean, I got a gold one here, and there's a blue one over there, and
It don't
there's
match
an orange one. I mean, I don't even know, some of them I don't even know where they came from. And there's a couple that's supposed to make me feel good, because there's a pillow that's shaped like a football, so I guess that makes me feel good. And there's a basketball pillow, and I have a Georgia Bulldog pillow. But yeah, I feel you on the pillows, man. Like they just,
I have 1 head, man.
nobody's laying down that much.
Exactly. And my last one is, and this is a pet peeve of mine, and I blame manufacturers of this product. I don't like dish towels that don't dry dishes and I don't like dish towels that are decorative. Now I will deal with them because actually they do look nice and they give a vibe, like Christmas time or fall or whatever. So I appreciate how she does things. But bro, when I grab a dish towel and it just wipes the water to another spot on the plate, as opposed to absorbing the water so I can put the plate away, go fuck yourself, is what I'm thinking to myself. And then I say, fuck me, because it's not working. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God. And she didn't really understand that. She's like, because she comes from a place where she's always using a dishwasher, not having to wash anything by hand. And so I come from a place where we use a dishwasher when we have company and there's a volume issue. So I'm all about washing dishes for real, like wash the dish. And so I have these habits and these needs to support the habit, which is when you buy a dish towel, it sucks if it doesn't absorb water. Why do manufacturers do this? So that's the thing, man. It's just like, I needed a dish towel one time. There was a Christmas dish towel hung on the handle of the stove, and I reached to get it, and I was like, "Nah, don't do that. Don't play yourself. It don't dry nothing. All it do is ho ho ho. That's all it do." I was like, "Son of a bitch, come on, man."
Why don't you just make it find its way, Department C?
Bruh, I'm trying to stay married. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to have this stuff. And the funny thing is, I'm complaining about it. But like I said, the irony in all of this is that she's creating the vibe my mom used to create, like every other mom used to create. It doesn't do anything. Like in the bathroom, she's got these towels. She's got a whole motif, right? And I'm like, how am I gonna have towels in the bathroom that I can't wash my face?
The decorative towels that you can't do anything with.
Yeah,
and don't you fucking pick one up like you're actually gonna dry something with it.
That part. The only time I ever touch them is when they get dusty and I have to put them in the laundry to clean them.
You're literally washing things that just sit there.
Yes, you're not. I can tell right now, Ruben, you're not married. I'm telling you, bro. I'm giving you advice right now. I'm talking game to you. If you want your marriage to last more than a week, there are some things that you are going to have to concede. And decorative towels that don't do anything, or you're not allowed to have them do anything, will be part of your life. I promise you. Because the decorative stuff in the bathroom actually work well. I can see the fibers just wanting to do something. I said, "Nah, we're not going to do anything, sir. We're not instructed to do that. We're not contracted to absorb water.
You got to use the one that you've been using for the last 15 years.
Oh my God, the one that smells like mold every time it gets wet. Yes. So those are my three. And again, I want to let y'all know that my wife is really lean. However, she's very vibey. And so with that vibe come things that don't matter. But I'm a dude and I'm two-dimensional and I get that. But for real, 8 pillows and dish towels that don't dry and shampoo I can't use. Yeah, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
Nice.
I'll tell you, if she died like tomorrow, that shit would still be there. I wouldn't touch it. Irony, man. Irony, I'm telling you. I can't even lift it.
Nice.
So that's my 5. That's actually 3.
Thank you. Moby, what you got, man?
I have a dog.
You love your dogs.
Now, see, here's the thing. I absolutely love Juju, but she serves no actual purpose.
We'll back up. What about Brownie?
Brownie's no longer with us.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
my bad.
that happened like the day after Thanksgiving.
Moment of silence for Brownie.
Yeah, but Juju actually does not really serve an actual purpose.
Like if I came to your house, would she bark? Are you a stranger?
No.
Are you serious?
No.
She would let me roll up in your house.
Now, if she knew you, she would start howling because she thinks anytime somebody comes in, that means somebody's going to let her outside to play or either give her some food or water. But that's really all she does. She just howls to get attention and then she's done. And then if you go in the kitchen, she comes in the kitchen and just looks at you because she knows that you're in the kitchen for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't knocking her hustle. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I know what you're doing in here, player. Like I'm a coon hound. I have probably the most efficient sense of smell of all the dog species. So I knew what you was about to cook before you started thinking about it.
Damn, she knew she could smell the food in your mind. In my mind. Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, so but honestly, like no actual purpose. Like she don't really do the cuddling. She don't really, she wants to be pet, but she's kind of like a cat in a sense where she wants to be pet, and then she's like, all right, I'm good. I just want to be in the same room with you because she does have a problem about abandonment issues. So she don't want to be in a room by herself, but she don't necessarily want you all up on her. She just need to see you to know that you ain't going nowhere. And
I didn't know dogs could have abandonment issues.
She hates closed doors. I mean, you close a door, she'll just bang it, trying to like, hey, I don't like closed doors. Like something's going on the other side of this door that could be awesome, and I need to know about it. But
She
yeah,
got FOMO for real.
Yeah, she does. She does. But
Wow.
yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, I have a dog, and I love her. I absolutely love her. Like I don't want to get rid of her. But I mean, if I'm being honest, that's nothing.
I can't believe it. It was like that's nothing. I thought dogs were supposed to be part of the family, bro.
No, she absolutely is. But if you said, hey, what does your dog do for the betterment of the family? I would say nothing.
I mean, but she can hunt coon, man.
No, you know what? I apologize because she does kill shit outside.
See?
You know what I'm saying? She kills shit outside.
Does she bring it to you?
I mean, she has, and she looks so proud of it. Like I did that shit. Now, if something was in the house, she wouldn't give two fucks about it. But the yard is hers.
So wait a minute. She wouldn't kill anything in the house.
See, that's why it was really good to have two dogs, because Brownie didn't give a fuck about nothing that happened outside. Like she's like, all that outside shit is for suckers. Like I care about what happens in the crib. Because Brownie would bark at somebody that she ain't know coming in. Like Brownie would growl at a motherfucker. But yeah.
That's cool right there.
She
Sounds like an ex.
Oh,
That's cool.
that's
But
awful.
I mean, I guess it is what it is, right?
I know.
Some people out here call spades.
Damn.
So, what else you got, Moby?
Man's best friend. All right, so it's kind of in line with what AG said, but because what pillows was one of them. And here's the thing, I actually like decorative pillows as well. Like I'm a big Christmas person, so like I'm big on getting the Christmas pillows, decorating the room and everything. But see, I'm all about purpose.
How can you? They can't be in the same sentence, man.
So, because like all the Christmas stuff now, which big shout out to her, because I am the lazy, stereotypical black person that don't want to take Christmas decorations down till midsummer, because like I don't mind putting the shit up, but I don't want to take it down. But see, and it's not even a laziness thing, AG. I legit just like the way a Christmas tree and the decorations makes me feel. Like something about turning the lights on at night and just seeing the lights on the tree makes me actually feel good. And I don't care if that maybe sounds like some sucker shit. I'm like, look, if she didn't exist, that Christmas tree would never fucking come down. It would just it would be a summer tree, a fall tree.
Well, hey, would you keep the lights plugged in?
Yes, it'd be an August tree.
It'd be lighting up.
Because that's low key the nightlight. You know what I'm saying? Until like 2 weeks ago, that was the nightlight downstairs. It's like, hey, play that tree up. Like, we good.
Hilarious.
That's funny.
But yeah, so I like pillows too. But like, it comes a point in time when we ain't got no rhyme or rhythm to why we have some of these here pillows. And she's like, well, sometimes I want to do different things. And I'm like, I get that. But do we have to do them all at the same time? And the cool thing is, like, you know, we have the luxury of having more space than at one point in time we used to have. So now, you know, the house is junky in the attic and stuff, which is my fault.
Pillows congregate, man.
It's my fault because, like, I need to get rid of some shit. Even though as I look around up here, most of this shit ain't mine.
Doesn't matter, sir.
I once again, AG, I take full responsibility for it because
100%.
some of the shit that ain't mine, I could have got rid of. I could have just made the executive decision to just put that shit away, throw it away, and nobody would even fucking know it was gone until somebody asked me, "Hey, have you seen that thing?" And then I would do what all guys do: play stupid. I'm good at it. What
are you talking about?
What thing? I've never seen that a day before in my life. That was gone even before I was born.
It was gone before you. I'm sorry, that was hilarious.
Oh snap!
That was gone before I was born.
All right, but the other thing is the plastic containers, and I'm not talking about actual Tupperware, because I can deal with the fact that we have Tupperware with tops that I never know where the fucking tops go. They just vanish in my goddamn house. But like, I got Cool Whip containers. I got the plastic containers that you get from Chinese restaurants because certain people just don't like to get rid of them
but they're so useful.
They're so useful, and I get it. They're useful until you don't have room for your actual fucking dishes.
See, that's Mo ain't gonna get none tonight, boy.
And here's the thing, AG, I take full responsibility for it as well because I'm not the dude that really does all the coordination of where stuff goes in the kitchen. So I ain't got no place to complain.
Put that up there. You've went too far. Leave my Chinese containers alone.
I'm just saying, bro. There's only so many Cool Whip containers we actually fucking need.
Man, see, I don't understand the Cool Whip thing, man, because
this is a big tub. It's like Tupperware for free.
Yeah, because you've
already bought it.
It comes in handy when you actually use it to store something. Yes. However, it is very deceiving when you go and open that Cool Whip thing thinking there might actually be some Cool Whip in there.
It'll be some old grease.
And it's in some green beans from 2 weeks ago that somebody just sat. And I'm like, God damn, man. Like,
but W.R. Brown, it's recycling.
Once again, I am prefacing this by saying I don't have a lot of room to stand on because I don't do a lot of kitchen coordination. Like, I cook, and that's about the extent of my coordination in the kitchen. I really, like, I'm one of those terrible people. Like, Ruben, you remember, like, I'm a plastic cup guy. I can have cups all over the place. Like, for me to clean something up usually just means, let me get rid of all my goddamn cups.
So you drink liquids like you drink beverages like a teenager?
Yeah, but even now, I will use the same cup over and over again. But now I have like breeders in my house that actually live the way I live as well. So I'll go
breeders. Surgeons, man.
So
they're breeders.
Yeah. So what happens is I'll go to the kitchen and I'll be like, why do we have 26 cups in the sink? Like, there's only 4 of us. Why are there 26 cups in the sink? But then I realized I can't be so mad at them because they live a lot like me, which is back in the day, I would drink something. I'd leave that cup in the other room. I'd be in the kitchen. I'm like, damn, I am thirsty again. I'm going to use another cup because it is too much work for me to go the 25 feet. You know what I'm saying? That it will require me to go get that cup that I previously used 15 minutes ago. Oh, so once again, this is all on me. But Yeah, we got plastic containers, Chinese containers, like all over the place. Just and no
Ah.
tops. Can't find a matching top to any Tupperware thing. Like I'll spend more time looking for a matching top than I would if I just went to the fucking Dollar Tree and got some more. Which I end up doing sometimes, and then I get mad at myself because I'm like, I just added to the problem that I complained about.
Yeah. I
He's not wrong about the content. He ain't wrong about that shit.
I will say one thing about Tupperware. We had a Tupperware issue, and our issue was we could find a top in one place and then have to dig through to find the bottom. And it's like we didn't really have it to where we couldn't find a bottom for a top. That's not our problem. That's good, because when you said that, I feel that pain. But it's like I decided one day, I had made a conscious decision to make sure our stuff stayed organized. And I promise you, you have to work at it. My relationship with my Tupperware is about as important as my marriage. It's like a mistress, because if you don't pay attention, your stuff will get jacked up, and you don't even know how it happened.
And you're right, and that's why I prefaced it by saying I take responsibility for it. Like I ain't mad at her for hoarding it. I'm just acknowledging that she is the hoarder, because I would throw it away. Because I'm just like, yo, I'm so lazy and I'm so efficient in my laziness that I'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, fuck this Tupperware. Let's scrap it all and start over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know how expensive that is?
yes. One thing I prefaced it by saying I'm so lazy.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, I just redid where shit is in my kitchen because of tops and shit. Like, so I understand. I feel the pain.
And
I
as
literally
somebody who
redid my
has to,
drawers.
as somebody who does a lot of prepping of food and a lot of leftover stuff, like I need that Tupperware. So I feel you. But you know, the reason we have so many miscellaneous things is because I can't find matching top. So now I'm stuck on the same. I'm like using Tupperware containers and aluminum foil on the top of it, just because I'm just like, hey man, this shit gotta get done. And a motherfucker ain't gonna be sitting here for 20 goddamn minutes trying to find a top to this container.
Let me get you got a Tupperware bottom, it's an aluminum top. Man, look, I don't say this often, but that's some ghetto.
Hey, look, man,
trailer park shit right there.
I own my shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
Like,
what you're saying. You said 100% responsibility. I love it, but bro, if I ever saw that, I'd be like, dang.
hey, look, man, you see it if you go in my kitchen right now, and either one of the refrigerators, you'll see it. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, man, I gotta make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. What we not gonna do is waste this shit.
Oh God.
Shout out to all the Chinese places. I love y'all's Tupperware.
Bro, I really feel like at some point in time, she just started making a conscious decision to eat Chinese food just to get the containers.
That's legit.
And in certain Italian places do the plastic containers
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Like I really feel like some of the food choices she makes are really like plastic container choices.
I mean, it's just an extension of the Cool Whip decisions.
Yeah. Instead of just going to Walmart and buying 10 for like $3.
Just get
I just go here, get food and the containers that I want.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the food costs like fucking 5 times more than the damn container.
I mean, but
Bro,
here's the
with the
thing.
experience of General Towels and additional Tupperware thing.
Yeah, I mean, you
Come on,
wanted
bro.
that food. They wanted that food anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like they was mad about eating that food, whatever protein product it actually was.
Protein product.
Hey, fried rice. Come on, man.
Fried meow.
Yo, speaking of Chinese food, I gotta ask this question. I've asked my wife this many times. Why is every Chinese restaurant number one?
I don't know. I don't eat at number ones.
Well, you will, because all of them are number one.
No. No,
Man,
the Chinese
okay.
place the one I eat at is just called China Walk. It ain't no China Walk number one.
I hear you, but I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of Chinese places out there talking about they're number one. I just wanted to know what that was about.
I mean, because number 2 you forget, and number 3 don't really matter. So I mean,
That's the best answer I've heard so far.
I mean, AG, I feel like it's very similar to a
Ah,
black church approach. Like, there's a whole shit ton of First Baptists
That's
ah.
right.
and First Methodists. Like,
Who's the Second Baptist then?
I mean, I've seen
one
a Second
nobody goes
Baptist
to.
church. I've seen a Second
Yeah,
Baptist
I
church.
have too. What's that mean? What does it
But
mean?
yeah, but for the most part, you're gonna see some First Baptists, First Methodists. Like we got a thing culturally about just saying we number one. Like, it just makes
Number
us
one.
feel good. We just makes,
We look. Jesus likes us better.
If you go to Second Baptist Church, you just
You know what?
stepchild.
I know, right? You're a mistress. You a side chick.
I'm
You
just
don't really
saying, you
like
don't
that
even
good.
see a lot of people are complected in like Seventh Day Adventist because we're like, whoa,
That's too far down the line, bro.
7? Nah, we ain't about to do that number 7 shit. Like,
Not these days. Oh my god.
Anyway, you started ass. That was hilarious, bro. Tell
But
us
yeah,
the pillows. You gotta go ahead. I'm sorry.
that was actually it, man. It
Oh,
was
okay.
pillows and the plastic container and the Tupperware thing. That's I'm sorry. I did have another one, and a lot of ladies will not feel me on this, and that's cool because, like, maybe y'all particular set of ladies live different than the ladies that I've been around, but I know every woman that has ever been a significant part of my life has loved fucking candles. They love candles. However, I've rarely seen them actually using them motherfuckers. Like, the candles come out like once every blue moon. Like, I know what's cracking when a candle comes out here. That means we doing some big time cleaning somewhere, and she put that scented candle on, and the music about to start playing some old R&B music, and we about to start doing some cleaning. Like, it's a house clean. The candle is a smoke signal for nigga. It's time to clean some shit. But
How does
but as
her
far
project
but as
turn
far as
into a
people
week?
just like willy nilly like lighting candle, that you got 300 motherfucking candles in your house and you light 2 a year, like it doesn't seem like a very efficient use of your candle assortment.
I
He's
mean,
not wrong.
nah.
I just want to know why a woman's cleaning project turns into a we.
Come on, man. Like, really? I even knew the answer to that question.
I mean, come on.
Hey, look,
mean-
man, I am never going
MOB
to
talked
like.
about it a couple weeks ago.
I'm never gonna like super complain about that because I am fortunate, or I'm not at the house as much. So like me to come in here and complain about anything going on cleaning wise when that person is the one doing most of it, man, I know how to shut the fuck up.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I shit. But but I do still chuckle from time to time when, like, say there is a group cleaning project going on, and you're in one room trying to clean, they're in the other room trying to clean, and an hour later you realize you've been in their room helping them because they keep asking you to assist me with something, and then they start looking at you like, why you ain't got your shit done yet? I mean,
I know.
I
know.
I don't know, mysteries like that's just
Okay. What about the part? What was I gonna say? I was laughing so hard at what you said, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Mm.
Oh, does your wife come behind you?
Oh, see, part of like the actual joy of
He said joy.
joy of doing cleaning is always being told that you ain't do it right. Even when they don't actually say you ain't do it right, they say with slick way like, well, why do you do that before you do this? Well, I mean, when I do it,
There it is. There it is. There it is. Absolutely. Absolutely.
and honestly, does that bother me? Not anymore. Because honestly, it works both ways. Because I have used, in my manipulative ways, I have used that feint of ignorance to get away with not doing shit, whether I knew I was doing it or not.
Oh, hilarious.
I mean, did I do it intentionally? No, I could honestly say I didn't do it intentionally. But, however, when somebody comes behind you and basically redoes everything you just did, now they don't want to ask you to do it anymore. So it's like I'm almost being rewarded for being horrible at something, because what they never are capable of doing is constructive criticism. Criticism never is constructive. It's always just criticism. It's your job to figure out how to construct that shit.
Wow.
AG, have you ever thought about giving your wife constructive criticism? If you have done verbal and mental gymnastics on how you were going to say whatever it was you were going to say to make sure it wasn't perceived as insulting.
100%.
And they have never given 2, 3, 4, 5,000 fucks how we're going to perceive what they say.
100%. I mean, because usually by the time I pull Lauren to the side, I'm like, look here, boo boo.
You got to change your tone. Look, you're explaining to us, and you've already changed your tone.
I know. And she already knows
mansplaining.
because by the time I get to that point to where I'm saying something, like you said, I've thought about this for 6 months. I was hoping that she did it right so I wouldn't have to say anything.
And Ruben, I'm gonna let you know, a lot of what women call mansplaining, people who are in long-lasting, successful relationships call it surviving. We don't call it mansplaining. We call it surviving.
And while you're going through this, Ruben, when you get your significant other and you're going through this, remember this episode, because I'm telling you right now, women do more mansplaining than a man will ever. Just understand what I'm telling you right now. Women get to critique how men act. The secret to all of this is women do it much better than we do, louder and more violent, and they don't have any repercussions.
Because they're not driven by guilt at all.
Well,
I just said we're driven by lust and guilt, and they no concern whatsoever.
I hear that. You know why they're not concerned? Because they know no one's going to hold them accountable.
Nobody's going to hold them accountable.
Oh God!
It's just why that's how a woman can slap a dude and expect not to get slapped back. If you already know no one's going to hit you, you generally act irresponsibly,
and you get to be surprised if somebody does.
Exactly, and that person going to jail even though you earned it. Just saying. So, like I said, for future reference, for episode 266, write this down somewhere because you're gonna need it.
Oh,
just
I have a list.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. What to do if get significant other? Listen
There
to
you
these
go.
episodes.
Exactly.
I mean,
the secret is you just do the best you can. Like, I mean, look, there's no, as a guy, there's no winning in a relationship. There's just surviving. The survival is the win. Like, when you look at a dude that's been married for like 30, 40 years, he doesn't look like a winner. He looks like a survivor.
If he's doing right, he looks like a winner.
You like, oh man, that dude made it. Like I have a certain reverence when a guy says, yeah, I've been married for like 35 years. I'd be like, damn, motherfucker, you are amazing. Like, I don't even think, and it sounds bad to say it, I don't even think, like, I probably should think, oh man, he was lucky enough to find a good woman. I don't think that dumbass shit. I think, damn, dog, bro, you look good for 35 years, bro. Like, yo, I'm saying, like, yeah, you did that thing, bro. Like, I don't know who she is, but like, she lucky. She lucky to have you for 35 years. Like, I don't have to know nothing about this dude, but I automatically assume great things about him.
He's not wrong, man. He is.
I mean, hey, man, my parents were married for 51, so like, I mean,
And there's a certain reverence that you have towards your dad that no one should fucking take away from you.
oh, definitely not.
No one should take
Nah,
it away from you.
nah.
If you hear somebody talking ill of your dad, you should be like, I slap the shit out of you. You know what that man has been through?
You were ready for the 1 year.
You know what that man has been through?
Ooh, oh man.
Hilarious. Hilarious. All right. You good, Moby?
Yeah, I'm good.
The guy chose violence this morning. So my list, of course, the throw pillows, because I think throw pillows are a hate by every man. Because we don't buy these shits on purpose at the very least. Because you get the comforter set they come with. I didn't ask for these shits. I think I know where 2 of mine are. I think I got 3 that are missing in action because I don't give a fuck about them, literally. Yo, man, fucking dumbass accents that they put in the middle of the wall. Like, you know how you got the accents, the crown molding on the top, the crown molding on the bottom. Well, there are accents in the middle of the wall.
Oh yeah, I never did. Yeah,
The fuck? Like, what? They don't make nothing look better. Like, it honestly, it's in my damn way because I got a sound bar that I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I'm gonna put it because this big ass accent right here, and it's not like it's a straight accent. It's like a curvy one. I can't even put shit on it. It's the worst shit ever. Like, yeah. And like it doesn't do anything for the wall. That's just like rims. Rims don't help your car roll better. Excuse me, not rims, spinning rims. Spinning rims don't do shit.
but they're
Like,
spinning though.
man, spinning rims. So I'm saying, man, like if we were talking about other useless shit, rims would be up there, but we ain't talking about that today. But yeah, access in the middle wall is just dumb. Bro, like I know in somebody's mental mind, it made sense. Yo, we got to do something with this corner in the kitchen. You know, we got a little bit of space. Let's use that for something. Cool. Let's put one of those things where you can put like inside of it, you can put like spices and shit on it. And you can run it around, you know, you can move it around.
Spinning spice rack.
Yeah. At the bottom.
You mean like
Yo.
a lazy Susan?
Bruh. It's a great Lady Susan if you could open the fucking door and close the fucking door because it's on the damn corner. It's like, why you just make a bigger door? Like, what are we doing? Like, I literally have a Lazy Susan that I can't use because the door, when I open it, it takes the act of God, the devil, and their parents to close it. Like, I don't even use it. It's space I can't even use without taking the door off. But then you can't take the door off because then it looks all fucked up. You know, it's like useless shit. Yeah, I had time. Bruh, like, all right, man. I know back in the day, you know, you would close your shutters on your window, you know, and lock them shits because, you know, lets you know it's nighttime and shit and all that. How come there's shutters on the house that are immovable? Does it really make your house look that much better? They're shutters. They're literally nailed into the wall.
It makes your windows not look naked.
He's not wrong about that part, but I do understand.
I mean, I feel what you're saying, but like if you see a house that don't have them,
It's crazy.
It looks funny. It
really does.
But all I'm saying is like, yo, man, then give me something I can fucking use.
And we agree, but we also know it looks kind of stupid when they're not there.
It only looks stupid because everybody has them. If everybody didn't have them, it wouldn't look as stupid.
No argument. We're just saying.
I know.
I mean, if you want to be a part of that bandwagon by yourself, just know you're gonna have a dumbass looking house.
I mean, I ain't taking them off.
And we're gonna be like, hey, perfectly, I get it. You know, it's not functional, so what's it there for?
I mean, I'm not taking them off, but I've seen some houses that like at least the ones on my house are actually flushed onto the window frame. I've seen some that have like a gap between the damn window frame and the wall, and I'm just like, bruh. So we just put them up here and just put some screws in them. Like that's what are we doing?
Yeah,
Who
because they
kind
didn't
of
want their
shoddy
window.
ass work is this?
They didn't want their windows to look naked. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what it is.
But I mean, shit.
This
Is that-
shoddy ass work.
All I'm saying, I mean, it's cool to put clothes on, except if you got a hole where the vagina is. I mean, like you're still basically naked. That's all I'm saying. Or if you got a hole where the penis is and the penis is hanging out. I mean, yeah, you got on clothes, but your shit's hanging out. Like, what we doing? In the last one, literally baiting my existence, and I had some other shit too, because like the walls, man, like cool, but I don't need to touch the walls and feel sharp shit on the wall, man. Like, why can't I just have paint on the wall? Just
Oh, you
regular
mean
paint?
texture?
Yeah, like the fuck does that do for anything?
Oh,
It
you
ain't
mean
helped
like
me none.
like popcorn ceilings, which are like
Oh my
hideous?
gosh, those words, useless. Except they just when somebody touch them, they fall off. The next thing you know, they're on your hand and shit. It's like little stalactites falling from the sky. Like dumbest shit ever. But nah, man. And I live with this shit every day. Now I see why my parents didn't have a carport. Like I 100% see it. Because if you're gonna have a carport, make sure the whole car fits in it. So I'm saying, like, and I knew this going into this, but after a while, it's just like, what is like? I get part of your purpose, but like, it's just like when the bed's too short and your feet are hanging off, and the cover only goes to your knees, and it's cold, so your feet freeze. Like, it's like that. So of course, when it rains, part of the car is pristine, and the other one's got raindrops all on the bitch, and it's just like,
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
dirty.
but the carport is actually so you don't necessarily have to get wet because you can still get in and out your car without you getting.
Can we not extend it another like 3 feet? I'm saying it's 3 feet.
And maybe your car just too big.
Nope, because the car before I lived there, the car who was there, like that shit hung out too. So it's like, what are we doing? Well, we just said, you know what? It'll be an extra couple $100 for that fee. Nah, it's good, man. My ass just hangs out anyway in the car, bro. That's stupid. Like,
I will never be able to go by your house and not laugh hysterically. Now.
I mean, but you could. But you'll
I
be
totally
like,
see it.
right.
I can't
Ruben is
unsee it. I can't unsee it.
I'm telling you, man. Because of course, it's great for you if you're in the front seat. Because I can go in it, and if it's raining hard, cool. If you got motherfuckers in the back seat, sorry about your luck, bro. Like, hope that monsoon don't get your ass because you get wet. Because the whole car or the whole truck don't fit in it. And I'm just like, what? Who made this? I mean, it's not like, I think the carport was put in like 75. And I know they had cars like LTDs back in the day. So, I mean, the motherfucker didn't, like half that car fit. I mean, what we doing? Cadillac? Man, shit. Cadillac stand a chance. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, but don't get it twisted. Love my house. But, I mean, those are just 5 things. I'm just like, I can't do nothing about it. I mean, I guess I could build it longer. Wow. Yeah, man. I'm not going to put a garage here, but I'm going to put half a coverage for the driver, which most important person, unless you back into that bitch and then you getting wet. So it's like, what we doing? So with that being said, that's my 5 for the day, man. Useless shit around your house, man. Like, you really can't do nothing about it. It's just there. And it's just like,
I'm gonna laugh every time I go by.
it's
I'm
the
looking
worst
to
shit
the car
ever.
and be like, look at that. He's pissed off every day.
Every day. There's nothing worse to take your car to the car wash because 35% of it is dirty. It just looks foul, man. That's all I'm saying. It just looks foul.
Yeah, the struggle's real, sir. I'm sorry. I
struggle's
never
real.
even noticed, man. I has never even noticed. Now I can't unsee it.
I haven't been unseeing it for over a year and a half now.
I
So
understand.
it's like,
I'm so sorry.
I thought it was cool too. I was like, oh, it's a little cardboard. Shit, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I didn't think that far ahead. And now that I experienced that far ahead, I'm just like when I saw the Lazy Susan, that's dope until I tried to use it. And then it's like, nah, bro. Like, this door is stupid.
So basically, you saying there's a whole bunch of features on your house that they put up there just to get your ass.
Well,
And
here's
then,
the funny part.
And then once you got it, you was like, damn, this shit ain't even functional, but it was here, so they got to put it down that it was here. They got the list that it had a carport.
Yep. And if I sell this shit, I'm gonna do the same thing. It's a carport. Extra $2,000. I mean, that's what they did, so whatever. But nah, man, like I've had apartments with Lazy Susans. Same shit. They put the Lazy Susan in the corner. And it's like, what? Why don't you just extend the one you had? Y'all stupid. Like it's so dumb. So dumb. AG, man, what's on your mind?
Actually, what's on my mind right now is going through this list is more interesting than I thought it was going to be. This is, first of all, it's hilarious. But what it's shown me is even though I don't dig it, I go back through what my life would be like if she wasn't here. And none of this would be going on. I promise you. It wouldn't have a fucking vibe. You know what the vibe would be? Frat boy. That's what it would be. 4 walls, a chair, a computer to do the work I need to do, and a fridge and Chinese containers. I would say she makes my life so much better, even though some of the stuff I think is useless. It's not. It has a purpose because it's a vibe. Just like my mom created a vibe, she does the same thing, and it matters. So shout out to all the women out there that create a vibe and really work for it because it matters. It doesn't seem like it matters, but if you took it away, it's like shutters. It's just stupid. So shout out to all the women out there, including mine. Totally dig it. So I appreciate that, Ruben. That was good because I looked at that question. I was like, huh? But then you know what? That was a good one. That turned out to be a really good one.
Way to be shutters. Way to be shutters.
Exactly. Couldn't agree more.
Might be the most useless piece of shit on the house.
Hey.
Once again, I swear though, you take them shutters off, your shit look funny as hell, bro.
Like not having eyebrows, man. It's like not having eyebrows.
Not gonna disagree.
Your bald face ass.
Now I'm gonna have to go around and see who don't have shutters.
There are none.
I'm gonna count, see who don't have shutters.
There are none.
Oh, there's probably a couple.
Yeah, good luck with that, sir.
Mo B, man, what's on your mind?
All right, man. So I was actually thinking about this, but like all day today. So I'm gonna ask for a little bit of grace here. So there's a line that for a long time was the only line I could actually quote from the movie. I lie to you because I love you. I'm out here telling all these hoes the truth. Throwaway line from Baby Boy. And I always said that line was so powerful because it really takes a view on how men and women really look at a lot of basic shit differently. However, I realized that in the climate we have between men and women, the problem isn't the lack of communication. It isn't social standards. Just bear with me because I'm gonna say it and it's gonna sound crazy. The problem is we don't lie to each other enough. We ain't out here loving each other enough to lie to each other. Like, I miss the days where you had to baby face the pussy. And what I mean by that is like every R&B song that Babyface ever wrote, he basically made a conscious decision that I'm going to say whatever I have to say to make this woman give it to me. I'm going to say things that we all know are false. Like there's no fucking way I'm telling the truth. But it makes her feel good, and I love her. So I'm gonna lie to her. I'll never tell a secret, girl. I'll never tell a lie. I only think of you on 2 occasions. It's day and night. I'll give you the sun, the moon, the stars, the moon, and the mountain. I'll give you the world and all that you wish for, and even more. Bitch, how the fuck you gonna give even? Is your name Jesus? But the thing is, we lied to each other because we loved each other. Back in the day, there was every relationship, there was a woman lying to that man enough to protect his ego, and that man was lying to her enough to protect her feelings. And now that we all out here telling everybody the truth, women like, I don't need this man for shit. Well, that's why you ain't got one, because you're being honest about needing him. And you're right, you don't until you want one. All these men out here saying, these bitches ain't shit. You're right, because the hoes you talking to ain't shit. But they honestly, a lot of them never were. But you lied to yourself and them because it made you feel good. We talk about the bad music, how everybody's just so blunt and everything. No, everybody's just super fucking honest now. And you know what? If we really loved each other, we go back to saying some lies. We would massage that thing called a lie a little bit better, because like everybody say they want the truth till a motherfucker tell them the truth. Everybody say, "Oh, I'd rather know. I'd rather motherfucker just tell me the truth." You lying sack of shit. You're lying to me right now, telling me how you want me to tell you the truth. Bitch, you came with pterodactyl eyelashes talking about you want me to keep it real. You can't even keep it real with yourself. I'm out here with these new J's on, and I can't pay the rent. You know why? Because I'm trying to play a part too. We all lying to ourselves. We need to get back to lying to each other a little bit. Now I ain't talking about the big lies. But them gentle lies. Tyrese might have never been more accurate in anything he's ever said in his motherfucking life when he said, I lie to you because I love you. I'm out here telling all these other hoes the truth. And that's what's on my mind. We got to start lying to each other a little bit, because all the truth shit ain't working.
Give me like 10 intros to that. That was amazing.
Wow.
We got to start lying out here.
Got to start lying to these hoes.
I'm just, yo, these youngins will never know the lies we told women, not because we were trying to trick them, not because we were just being assholes. We said the lies that they wanted to hear. We said, yes, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life. We know goddamn well there's fine chicks walking down the street everywhere. It's just unreasonable for me to think that, you mean I'm the best looking person you've ever seen in your life, Stevie Wonder? Maybe.
Wow. He said Stevie Wonder.
How many times he used that line? The gentle lies. Like I know a lie is a lie, and I'm not trying to give grace or a precedence to say that it's okay to lie. But sometimes, like, we don't tell a kid who's a dumbass in the first grade that, hey, you're never going to be an astronaut, you dumb motherfucker, because you can't do math. You know why we don't tell them that? Because we love them enough to lie to them and say, you can be whatever you put your mind to. No, you can't. Like, some people just ain't built. Like, I'm not going to limit you. I'm not going to tell you that you can't get it done. I'm not going to be the person that stands in your way of your dream. However, I'm probably doing you a disservice if you're 5'2" and I'm telling you, hey, you're going to be the next LeBron James. Probably not gonna happen, buddy. Like sometimes it's okay for the gentle lie. The gentle lie is okay. And that's all. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Lie to me. Thank you, Moby. Wow, man. A couple things on my mind. You know, I heard today on TV. I need to stop watching that shit because that's a problem. I heard today on TV. All right. President's trying to get rid of FEMA now, and I'm just like, oh God, what is he doing? You know,
Do whatever Elon Musk tell him to do.
Yeah, and then had some happiness this morning because I rediscovered some shit that I had not really forgotten about, but I hadn't seen in a while. Back in the day when I was a youngin', I watched a lot of Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and it just kicked in my head, man. Like Space Ghost, man. Space Ghost was dope. He was Superman before Superman could be thought about. Because when you 3 or 4, man, you're not really hearing about Superman unless your parents buy you comic books. You see what's on TV. Space Ghost. Big motherfucker. He had some. He could turn invisible. He could fly, and he had like gauntlets that shot shit. It was cool. He had them two dumbass kids with him, and that was whatever. And I don't even remember what the monkey's name was, but hey, they tried to copy it from Gleek from the Super Friends, so it is what it is. But then they came out with other shit. Like back in the day, if you watch the Jetsons, they came out with Astro and the Space Months, with this other dude named Space Ace that nobody knew who the fuck he was or whatever. That was okay. It was more comedy, that sort of thing. But then they came out with another group called the Teen Force. They were cool. They had powers, and they could clearly fly in space and talk and shit. They didn't need air, except when they needed air. But whatever. You're like 5 and 6. You didn't give a fuck about that because logic doesn't kick in until you're like 10, and sometimes a little bit later than that. And then they had probably my favorite group ever, man, the Herculoids, where somehow on a planet there was one man, one woman, and they had a boy, and they made friends with 4 monsters there, and they would not speak English, but they understood the motherfuckers, and they would fight shit that was trying to take over their planet. Okay, that was cool. That was some action shit, But as you grow up, that sounds like some real Oedipus shit going on. But hey, once again, none of my damn business. But sometimes I say all that to say this, man. It's okay sometimes to revisit our childhood, especially with shit that we enjoyed. Like I enjoyed watching Space Ghost. I enjoyed watching the Teen Force. I enjoy watching the Herculoids. And you can't even stream them bitches now. If you want to see them, you got to go to YouTube, which I found them. But yo, man, cartoons used to be our salvation when we were younger. Now they're pretty much shit. And I feel bad for the kids today because, like, yo, man, yeah, except for like the GoBots, because the GoBot shit was dumb. But like, we had the Transformers. Like I said, we had the Hanna-Barbera shit. Like we had G.I. Joe. Like we had some real shit. And these motherfuckers got Teletubbies and a whole damn channel that's talking about baby's first days. If I'm a baby, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I don't even know. But real talk, if you put Dora on the motherfucking TV speaking Spanish, every kid's like in front of the TV learning Spanish and English and, talking about a damn backpack. So, like, I say this, as adults, there are times that we need to revisit our childhood so we can remember what it is like to be a child. And hopefully, if you have children or you work with children, you can then appreciate what they're going through as kids. And hopefully, instead of being a bunch of like dumbasses, you could actually treat kids like kids. And kids can just grow up and be kids and all this other cool stuff. Because like I appreciate the fact that my parents allowed me to be a kid. And I didn't have to worry about dumbass shit like other people got to worry about. I need to learn how to shoot a gun before I'm 8. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing? I'm just trying to sit, get up in the morning, make my fucking Cheerios and milk and sit there and watch TV for 3 hours. Like, in a trance and shit. Like, because that's what I did Saturday mornings. You know, when I could do shit myself, my parents slept the fuck in. Why? Because that's the only time they got a chance to sleep the fuck in. And honestly, they're probably doing other shit too. That was none of my damn business. So, like, all I'm saying
Hey, 51 years, bro. He figured it out.
I'm trying not to laugh over you.
Bro, that's real shit, son. That's real shit.
It absolutely is.
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, man, whether you're married, you're single, or whatever, take some time to appreciate. Well, now, let me preface this by saying, if your childhood was good, you can go back to that. But go back to a good part of your life where shit was great for you and you appreciated shit. And then instead of waking up, you know, and choosing violence, you can wake up, choose violence, and realize, you know what? This shit ain't that damn bad. Because there are a whole bunch of people who got it way worse than us. Even though with our dumbass president making life worse for us every day, there's still people who got it worse than us, you know, and we just got to realize, hey, man, violence ain't the answer every day. Now, sometimes you got to go beat a motherfucker up, but like every day don't have to be that day. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, find your inner child. If it was a good time, enjoy that good time. If it wasn't, get therapy. Because everybody needs some sort of therapy if your shit was bad. Now, with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for this episode today of 5 Minute Warning. I'd like to thank Moby and thank AG for being here with me today, helping us talk about shit that's stupid at our house. And you probably agree with some of it. And you probably have your own shit too. And you're just like, that's the dumbest shit ever. But hey, like always, check us out by this weekend. We'll have the episode up. Tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell someone about us. We're here every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, even though they just took an hour away from us. Fuck them. Eastern Standard Time at 9 p.m. That's what we do. That's what we be. And that's where we going. So with that being said, thank all of you. I thank all of you for listening to us today. Hey, you know what? We'll be back next week to talk about some more crazy ass shit that you might have thought about, but then again, you may not. So it is what it is. With that being said, love, peace. Shit, I messed it up again. I'm getting old. That's what it is. The memory. Love, peace, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.